Oh, yeah. You see it. We're back at it again. This, my friends, is the notorious NK Hellhammer. We've made 2 attempts at eating this pepper between the two of us, and we've got completely wrecked. And this is the hottest pod that we've ever had. Rhett Griffin, Grizzly Heat, that he's ever had. Tony Reeves, that he's ever had. Mrs. BullCow is going to eat the whole pepper herself. That's right. She is gangster tonight. She's going to give you an honest review on how hot it is. So, the first time that we tried it, we sliced pieces of it off, and it wrecked us. It wrecked me worse than her that night. The second one, there's videos for both of these up. The second one, I took a bite of it, of the end, passed it to her. She ate some. I grabbed it back from her. I took a little bite.
Daddy,
Hold on, honey, mommy.
Daddy, can you?
Hold on. Go ahead. Just tell them how you like pepper.
Have the TV show on my room and on YouTube.
Listen, hey, we're making a video. Give me 5 minutes.
I should have took the seeds out. The seeds choked me.
There she goes. There she goes. Pepper gone. Sorry, guys. I had to help my daughter out for a second. So the second time, yeah, she passed it back. I took a little bite of the placenta and I was wrecked, but she got completely annihilated that time too. And that pepper review is up. This is the NK Hellhammer, grown by Nick Kemps of Hellgarden out of Iowa. And when I make the statement, this is the hottest pepper available, I mean it. Do I doubt that there's hotter things out there? You all right? You got it, babe. You got it. You all right? You got to puke? Go.
The seeds choked me.
Oh, Lord.
It's because I gargled and swished the first bite.
You shouldn't have done that. All right, I'm going to put a paper towel over that little spot. She did.
Well, I didn't know they were
throw a
making
little
me
bit up.
incapable of swallowing the next part.
Yeah, that's not a smart move.
I was going to try and swish and gargle that one too. Just for the hell of it.
You're not going to do that. She did that with a Primotalii the other day. She was pretty successful. The Primotalii did not.
That's why I wanted to do it with this one. So I could compared to the heat
Well, this
of
one.
swishing and gargling it to the heat of swishing and gargling of Primotalii.
Not, you said a Fatalii? No, Primotalii.
Primotalii.
You know, Fatali's light work. We eat those things whole. But, not a Primotalii.
I said Primotalii.
Oh, I thought you said Fatalii. I'm alright. That's alright.
Well,
So, how's it
this
feeling?
pepper review's a dud. I can't do it.
What do you think,
I
Robert?
can't lick the table clean of my puke.
Yeah.
And I wasn't puke. I just couldn't swallow it. It just came back up. I should have took the seeds out. I have so much trouble with the texture of the seeds. It's not really. That's all it really is. That's what, like he was saying, that's what knocked me out of the pepper competition I've done. The only one I've done was trying to chew and swallow a jalapeno and its seeds. It's just so gaggy, the texture. It's very hot.
Seeds don't bother me that bad. I just don't like getting them stuck in my teeth, and they kind of get stuck in your mouth somewheres. But
But you can see the reason the seeds gagged me is from gargling. I'm gargling it. But it might be a good thing that I gagged, because my stomach already hurts from that one bite. So if I had swallowed that second bite, I might be up all night long. I wouldn't mind sleeping through the night though.
NK Hellhammer versus Mrs. BullCow. Right now, NK Hellhammer is in the lead because. So it's still kicking your butt, even though some of it came out. I mean.
Even though I ate half of it, it's hotter. Swishing and gargling with half of it, and then chewing up the second half with the seeds and placenta is hotter. Even though I spit it out, I feel more on fire than when I switched and gargled and ate the whole Primotalii.
You heard it from Mrs. BullCow, guys. This is the hottest pod, okay? And you know what was cool was today, Troy Primo told me that the chocolate pods, this is something I've never heard. No one's ever said this before, but he told me that the chocolate pods seem like they're hotter sometimes, but they're not. They have a lower Scoville. And I was like, dude, you nailed it, because I thought I was crazy, man. There's something about chocolate pods. And then remember that peach pockmark we ate? That was the same thing. It was like an acid burn. It was not, and I said it in the video. You guys can go back and watch the video. I said, that is not my cup of tea. And then, I mean, I'm talking about, I just took a bite of it, and it was just like, it was like acid. It was not a good burn, and it wasn't like capsaicin burn. And so Troy Primo told me that was a thing, and I'm like, man, thank you so much. I thought I was crazy.
That must be what you're saying when he made his little phrase up.
Zing.
This is a clean burn.
Yeah.
So I think he's talking about things that have a capsaicin burn and not the acid
clean burn is not the chocolate pods. I don't know why I consider them a dirty burn, or there's
different.
something, and Troy had said what the name of it was, but it's some kind of longer word, and I think it's got the word capsaicin in it. It's something else. So with the chocolate pods, yeah, a lot of times they seem hotter, but he said on the Scoville they're not. It's not the case. But yeah, so anyways, we've had some chocolate pods that have completely annihilated me, but you know, it's just, I don't like the taste of them, and there's that extra like acidity or whatever you call it.
And whether it's acid or capsaicin, whatever, we've ranked a lot of peppers at 10 this year. You know, our scale is just whatever, but there's a lot of things I think are around equal to a Primotalii, but I don't think there's anything close to a Hellhammer that I've tried, that people are passing around that have been handed to us.
No.
I can't think of anything close.
And there's people that have peppers in the works that, of course, they're not going to release them. And you know, I don't blame them. They're doing their thing, and that's that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff.
There's all kinds of people that have stuff.
We're not going to find out about that.
But
as far as what's out there, this is
until somebody sends one to me and her and Grizz and Tony Reeves and you know, a couple more of us that have said that Hellhammer is the hottest pepper. Until somebody sends us one and we taste it, and I would say even that we would, you know, I'll have to agree on it for us to say it. You know, like I said, the Primotalii is hot. I mean, and that's probably one of the hottest pods we've eaten. But we've also ate pods that were close to or equal to the Primotalii this year. Nick Kemps grew a couple of them. The NK Tangerine Fiend. That thing annihilated me. The NK Sinister is another hot one. The NK Hades, but that's a chocolate pod. You know, you guys know how I feel about chocolates. Those peppers were all brutal. But it was this one, the Hellhammer, that stood out above the rest. And why? We took a small slice of it at first. When I've taken that side, a side of a pepper, and burn like that, I know I'm like, okay, I've never had that kind of burn from a slice that big. Then we went and ate another one, and I just ate the tip. I took one little bite of the placenta.
I know this review's a dud, but I was just being silly trying to swish and gargle it for fun. If you just look at the Primotalii video, you'll see I swished and gargled the Primotalii and ate the whole thing, no problem.
Yeah, I wish you didn't do that.
And this one's just so much worse. I just wasn't able to do it. I knew it was just going to be an attempt. I knew I might not be able to. But
well, if you didn't get that, if you didn't spit that little bit out, I think you'd be in big trouble right now. I think because of course that's less of it that hit your stomach too.
I just have to try again.
I felt it.
I should have took the seeds out. I think I would have been okay if I took the seeds out.
I felt it go down.
When my mouth is already on fire, I have a lot of trouble with texture.
Yeah, I had I think it was the first or the second time we tried it. I'm not sure, but I felt it as I swallowed it going down, down, down. Then it hit my stomach, and I was like, wow. And guys, we eat like heavy, like we just ate like blueberry pancakes and yogurt before this video, so that she wouldn't get sick.
Yeah, my stomach still feels it.
Yeah, we eat like potatoes and stuff, and because if we don't, man, and I get calf cramps easy. I get them from sauces now. But you ever notice something? Like I was saying about the chocolates. That's what wrecked your stomach that night, was a chocolate Douglas. When we went to Pucker Butt, the last sauce that we ate, she didn't have anything in her stomach, was the chocolate bootless sauce. I ate the
Pucker Butt,
chocolate.
ate no breakfast, and then decided to try a bunch of hot sauces because I
Listen,
forgot I was on an empty stomach.
I ate that chocolate bootless sauce on burritos at work and had calf cramps for 4 hours. The sauce did not burn my mouth. Okay? It did not burn me. I got the Reaper squeezins at work right now. I let my coworkers try it. They got annihilated off of it. They were burning like crazy. I ate it on my burrito today. Nothing. Did not burn my mouth at all. But for some reason, the chocolate sauces, the chocolate pods, they wreak havoc on my stomach if I have not ate potatoes or something like that. So, how you feeling right now?
I feel like my chest has got it really bad from, I guess, maybe the dry heave of when I gagged. And I think I breathed a lot of it in too. I think that's part of the problem. I don't know when, but there was one point I realized I wasn't paying attention to my breathing, and felt like I'd breathed a bunch in.
Here you want.
And my chest is tight. Which is what happens when I breathe too much in.
Eat that.
What is it?
It's one that I put half of it on my sandwich.
Is it a Hellhammer?
Yeah.
Sticking it in my damn face.
Just if you want it. I got a little baby here too. Actually, this one I'm not sure it's a Hellhammer. It could be. It's a little tiny thing. Tastes good. Woo! Woo! We're getting wrecked. This is going to be a long video, guys. Sorry about that. If you guys like shorter videos, then we have plenty of them. But this one here, yeah, Hellhammer got her. You seemed, see, if you didn't throw it up, you would have felt, I think you would have been in panic mode right now. Like, you wouldn't have been able to talk like you. The last time, you were wrecked. And you were barely able to talk. You were like, woo, woo. You looked like like one of these ladies at one of these holiness churches, you know, where they're feeling the Holy Ghost. Ooh, the Holy Ghost done got me. She was like one of those. I used to go to
my tolerance might be slightly up from that video, but it shouldn't be much more.
No, her tolerance is up though. You've been eating, man. You've been eating a lot of hot peppers, and you've been eating a lot more, so your tolerance is up. But you're still, if you didn't like upchuck that big huge chunk right there.
I should have took smaller bites too. I have real trouble. I have too much in my mouth at one time because you make so much saliva, and I'm trying to swallow the saliva without swallowing big, huge, giant chunks of unchewed pepper. And I wasn't successful then. I had like so much saliva, I was trying to swallow my saliva, but I think I was gagged on a chunk of pepper that tried to go down with my saliva. That's the problem.
What's a hot?
In addition to the horrible seed texture.
This was just a little pepper with a cool big tail on it that was in the box that Nick sent me. I'm just eating a little one because I'm not feeling like getting wrecked tonight. Well, I've been eating hot peppers all day too. Oh, I left my peppers at work. I got some little tiny pods that were the last off of my chocolate 7-pot plant. I gotta bring them home. What do you think? It's ramping you back up, isn't it? Whew.
I'm just trying to make sure I chew it well, so I don't have too bad of cat cramps.
Wow, I'm sweating like crazy right now. Oh no, I'm on fire.
There's a lot. She needs you to help her.
Let me go check on her. Tell them how you're feeling. You brought your mouth. I'm gonna shut off in a minute because it's really long.
The back of my throat, my chest is so wrecked. I feel like I can't breathe. I must have breathed them in. My I guess it's the middle of my tongue. Roof of my mouth got a little bit. It's a hot pepper.
my God. That little pepper, whatever it is, I think that's a Hellhammer. It might be a baby.
He gave me another whole half. That was a huge, giant chunk of a Hellhammer.
That little thing wrecked me.
So it did help me get a better idea, but there wasn't any placenta in that one, so
Whew.
I was able to chew a lot of the placenta the last one, but I didn't swallow it, and it didn't stay in my mouth quite as long as it would have. So I'm on fire, and it's almost an entire Hellhammer, but it's not quite the whole thing, so.
Holy cow.
I know Chris is disappointed. He wanted me to, show y'all how freaking hot it is. But I mean,
I just ate half of this.
It is hot.
I just ate half of this little tiny thing, and
Even though,
I'm burning bad.
yeah, I really, like when I ate the Primotalii, for example, it really didn't faze me. This one's not a whole Hellhammer, and I mean, it got me wrecked. I'm not like
You're breathing
going around
all right.
like a monkey, but
No, you're breathing all right. This
I'm
time,
having a lot of
last
trouble with it.
time you were.
Now that I ate the other half of it, I'm having a lot of trouble. I mean, even the half that was from his lunch, he said.
Holy mackerel.
It's a killer peddler.
There's still a little placenta and a couple pieces left there, but
I didn't know there was anything left. I'm not wearing my glasses,
just-
so whatever. I don't even know what.
oh.
I didn't know that was all Hellhammer there. That was different stuff.
Well, the little one, I don't know what it was. It had a cool tail on it. It could have been a Hellhammer.
Look at me. You can see. I don't usually act like this. It's a hot pepper.
You all right? Are your ears burning from it at all? I mean, my
No,
ears.
stop asking me questions. You always ask me about my damn ears.
Well, I just wonder because my ears burning bad right now. I don't know if your ears are ever.
I'm
burning.
hot enough to be ill. You can tell that.
This thing's got us sweating, man.
Like
Sweating
people
bad.
asking me a bunch of questions when I'm on fire.
Oh, what was that video? There's one of the videos, and she's just like, "Shut up!"
Let go.
See? Yeah, you can tell it's getting there, man.
I got a little tear. You probably can't see it, but I got one.
She did a 10-pod challenge, and she ate 5 of the. She ate 8.5 of the one challenge, and then the other one she ate 5. And my daughter come in and was trying to talk to her, and she's just like, "Leave me alone." That's how I was.
Such a sweet mommy in that video.
That's how I was. My daughter.
Oh, it was a pepper competition, I think.
She was asking me some questions one day, and I was in panic mode, and she was trying to ask me
Yeah,
What?
it's got me lit, man.
what kind of cheese I was eating. I couldn't tell her.
This is where I need a Bible.
Where we at? All right, we're at 15 minutes.
I'm at a 10.5
All right,
11.
10.5.
or 11.
There, you guys heard it, man. The NK Hellhammer is the hottest pepper on the market. I know there's people that'll say they got something hotter. What I say to you
It's
is
not close to the Primotalii or
send one to Mrs. BullCow until you get it tested. If you don't trust us, you want to send it to Red Griffin, Grizzly Heat. You want to
got
send
my
it to
lips
Tony
feeling
Reeves.
like quivery.
I don't know, man.
Not from-
Those are some guys that I trust.
Like
That
just a sensation of heat in my lips.
those are some guys that I trust. That
That's crazy pepper.
we're all in agreement about this pepper. So somebody thinks they got something hotter. You want to send us a pod, man? We'll give you an honest review. If you don't, if you're just like, hey, I don't want to. People that don't want to release the seeds, maybe we could have some people make a mash with just a little bit of vinegar
Yeah, something to where we can just
and send out to 4 people.
talk about what's the hottest pepper.
Yeah, and we can.
interesting.
There's ways we can judge it, but right now, 2021, NK Hellhammer is the hottest
It's the
pepper
hottest pepper we can get our hands on.
that you can get your hands on, and it probably will be next year too.
By far.
unless somebody else comes out. But God bless you guys. Uncle BullCow, Mrs. BullCow.
Peace.
We're on fire.